So we're on a little adventure today, and what we're going to do is we're going to hike in the woods. As you can see, I think I hear a troll train. We're going to hike it, oh, troll plane. We're going to hike in the woods. I'm going to look for a railroad jack that I found out here when I was metal detecting. Now I'm not metal detecting today, I'm just picking up stuff. And I thought we'd also look around for other stuff too. Just quit raining. It rained really hard last night, and slippery. All right, this is where we were earlier, a few days ago, up in this area. And we came up to the bottom, up the hill, and somewhere up in here there was a jack, big aluminum jack from the railroad. And everybody was telling me I should gather that up because they're collectible. I don't know. But I figure that's a jet, or a military jet. Might be those A-10s. I figured we might as well gather it up and put it in the relic room if nothing else. It should be up here. There she is. No one got it yet. Like anyone's gonna get that thing. All right. This is a big 15-ton jack. You know, when I found it, I thought that part of that was broken off of it, but apparently it isn't. Apparently it's complete. So what we're going to do is carry that out of here, but we are going to put it to the side for now, and we're going to go get something else that I saw out here. As you see, the woods is pretty grown up with multiflora rose, and they're getting green leaves on them. This is only the beginning of March, so it's really, really early this year. Look how green it's getting out there. We're like a month ahead of time on those things. All right, so let's go ahead and put this down by the truck. Oh, it's got a handle on it, look. Oh, well, that's not heavy at all. All right, so what we're gonna do is put this down here. Yeah, let's throw it down here in the bushes. Wait. Yeah, perfect. All right, let's go on a little hike, see what we can find out here. I saw a bunch of deer in here, but they all took off. You probably don't see any more of those. Oh, look, an insulator. I think it's broken. That's a railroad insulator. Didn't see that the other day when we came up to here. That's broken. That's why it's still here. Yeah, so it's a Hemming gray. Pretty blue thing, but it's all broken up, so we're not going to save it. I did bring my long sleeve shirt, so we won't get too scratched up. What is this? This is slick today, Bubs. Hope you don't mind me calling you Bubs. And that over there is actually where the original line was. There was a big S-turn in here. They did, for some reason, to get to the bridge to go across the river. It's actually an older bridge, too. Just the abutments are left. All right, here's what we have to do. But I want to look around out here to see if we can find anything of interest. And specifically, I want to go over to that side where the older line was. And see, there could be some good borrows. That was built, I think, in the 1880s. Those are the A-10s. Can't see them today, though. Too cloudy. An Air National Guard base not far from here. They usually fly cargo planes, but they got A-10s now, I guess. Oh, jeez. I'm going to slip on this stuff. It's really slippery. There we go. Grab the old pawpaw tree. Maybe not. Whee. You wonder why I'm always out of breath. Hey, my head. Ow. Stuck in my head. My hat. Alright. As I'm sitting here resting again, I want to share with you a little tidbit of railroad trivia. And those of you who live in the United States will know this. Those of you who live in the UK and probably a lot of Europe won't know that. And those of you that live in Europe will know that. And those of you that live here in the US will know. Just sitting here for a second, catch my breath again. I want to share just a little piece of railroad trivia with you. Now, you guys that live in the U.S. will know this. Part of it, and you guys that you live in Europe won't have a clue. But anyway, in the U.S., I'd say probably 98% of the trains you see are freight trains. We have tons and tons of freight trains and very few passenger trains. I mean, I'll never see a passenger train on this line, ever. And there's just not that many. It's all freight. And you guys in Europe know this. Over in Europe, you guys have tons of passenger trains. I've been to the United Kingdom 20, 30, 40 times. I'm not even sure anymore. And you hardly ever see a freight train. They're all passenger trains. I just think that's kind of interesting how we developed our railroad just slightly different, slightly differently. All right, let's get moving. See these piles of rounded stones? That's where a farmer, when they would plow these hillsides and stuff, they'd take all the stones that they would plow up and dump them along the edges. That's what that is. This would have been all farm fields at one time. That's kind of neat. That has something to do with welding, I would guess. Oh, look at that. I say that because that looks like slag right there. It's like some type of crucible, I guess. I don't know, but it's such. Oh, you know what? I think someone told me they use that to patch the rails or something. Hey, check these little mushrooms out, or fungus or whatever. Ooh, it's nice and soft. You could call those ears of some sort. I don't know the real name, but I've seen them called ears of some sort. I don't know. I don't know if they're edible or not. I think they actually might be. Don't quote me on that. They could be deadly poison too. I really don't know. Oh, yeah. Now, this is an old dump, and you can see how all kinds of stuff is washed down through here. It's pretty disgusting. And there's a pig trough here that this is H.J. Foltz Manufacturing, patented April 9th, 1899, Hagerstown, Maryland. And I was going to take the whole thing, but I decided I'm not going to because it's really long. I have one just like this that I use for my relics, except that it's like a little bit bigger than half of this. And that's in my basement, and it would be just too much. This is too much right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these end plates off, and we'll salvage those, and I'll put them in my relic room. All right, so I have my little tool here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to cut these pieces off right here. That was no fuss, no muss, was it? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the other ones off camera, and then we'll take a look at them. Well, something else I should show you that I found on the tracks. I already wrapped up and put it in my bag, but there's a great big old strap. This would be a strap that they put on the, I guess, flat cars to hold stuff down. And nice, thick, heavy thing. I'm sure I could put that to use somewhere at the compound. And well, I'm gonna carry it out of here. All right, you ready? There were 3 on each side that had to cut, so I should be able to just kick this thing right off. Maybe. Ow, 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 ow. Just like Aragorn, I think I broke my toe. No, I'm not saying I'm Aragorn, but did you know an amazing fact? Lord of the Rings, when Aragorn kicked the orc's helmet, he really did like break his toe. Everyone knows that. It's kind of a meme. Don't worry. All right, so that's about it. I just wiggled that a few times. That should break off. This one just fell off already, so that makes it easy. Man, that bag's gonna be heavy, isn't it? All right, let me break that off and then we'll look at them. All right, here's the 2 plates. They're pretty much identical. This one's missing a leg, so I'll probably just end up taking the leg off of this one, so it's looks okay. And this one I'll just leave the legs on. My battery's completely dead on the camera, so I have to say bye. Next time. Well, I thought it was completely, it's like barely going. Yeah, I gotta go. So we'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed the adventure.
hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere in between. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby.